Hi, I hope you enjoyed your weekend. I enjoyed mine. I just got a puppy, so I spend most of my time playing with her. Okay, so I've got your essay pulled up, and I wanted to tell you that you did a really good job. You stuck to the topic. I understood exactly what your points were, and it's actually just a few little things that I want to talk about. First of all, you start a few sentences with well or so, and these instances are marked in red. It's not uncommon for people to talk like that. I'm sure you've started a lot of sentences that way when you're saying something to your friend or your family, but when you're writing, you just can't do it. It's not necessary. And a good rule of thumb is if you see that you've got a word there that you're not sure about, cut it out, and if the sentence still makes sense afterwards, you probably don't need it. Here you've written, well, in the 1500s there were two tribes called the Catos and the Karankawas. If you just say, in the 1500s there were two tribes called the Catos and the Karankawas, it still makes sense, and that's usually a good indicator that the first word you've used isn't necessary. Next, you have a couple moments where you've got is versus are issues. So it's really just a singular plural thing. Excuse me. So you wouldn't say my name are Alex, right? Or my name are Miranda. Your name is Miranda because you're one thing. But you also wouldn't say that the birds is flying. That doesn't sound right either. You would say the birds are. And it's just because with singular you use is, and with plural you use are. Alright, and then the last thing is restating. So I mentioned earlier that you did a really good job of making sure that your ideas were clear, and I really appreciate that. But what it means is that you can actually develop your writing a little further, and instead of exactly restating the same thing, you can find different ways to say things so that people understand what you're trying to express, but aren't, I guess, muddled down by the repetition. So you bogged down by the repetition. Sorry, I've been talking for a while. So right here you've written the Catos and Karankawas were very similar, but were also very different in many different ways. And then you do it again. They may have had some similarities, but they sure were very different. And then again and again, over and over. It's just not necessary. Because again, you're already doing a good job of making it clear. So maybe next time you can kind of step up your game and try the next hardest thing and make it a clear essay that doesn't repeat itself over and over. Well, that's about it. So I hope you enjoy your week. Have a good day.